Hey guys! So today I'm back with a new video and I thought I'd share my process in making my own custom sketchbooks. So I've done custom sketchbooks before. These are two sketchbooks that I made on my own. And what I like about making custom sketchbooks is that you could really customize the sketchbooks to your liking. Like for example, the size, the paper type, and what you really need in it. This A6 sketchbook is the first ever sketchbook that I made back in 2018, and I've completely filled it to the brim already, so I can't draw on it anymore. So I thought I'd make a new one about this size today to replace this one. This one is my personal favorite sketchbook because I really made it to suit my needs. So this is an A5 sketchbook, but inside it has A6 half pages and also full pages, so I really like this one. And I also really like what I did with the cover. I put watercolor paste on it so I could actually paint watercolor or draw on it if I wanted to. So you could really go anywhere you want with your own custom sketchbooks as long as you know what you want and how to do it. For today's project, I'll make something this size but with Coptic stitch binding like this one. So I got all my materials with me, so let's get started. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional nor I am confident in my skills, so this won't be a tutorial. I just want to share my experience in making my own sketchbooks for fun, and maybe I could inspire you guys to make your own. When I make my own sketchbooks, I use YouTube tutorials to show me how, because there are just so many of them and they're so easy to follow, but I'll link this one below. So these are the materials I'll be using for the book itself. So I'll be using watercolor paper, some black paper, this board for the cover, and some thread. So I plan to make the sketchbook an A6 size, which is 1/4 of an A4, like this, but the watercolor pad that I'm using is an odd shape, so I'm gonna make it 1/4 of whatever this size is. So I'm gonna begin with preparing the pages using the watercolor paper and the black paper. So now I'm gonna cut all the pages horizontally in the middle, so when I fold it, I could get 1/4 of the page. So I've cut all the pages, and all I did was I ripped it down the middle like this. First, because I'm lazy and I kind of like the look that it gives off. So now I'm gonna fold the pages down the middle like this to achieve the final size of the sketchbook. So I've folded everything down, and now I'm gonna mark on the spine on where I'm gonna have the thread enter. Now that I've marked everything, I'm gonna punch holes on it with this so the thread could enter the paper. So next, I'm preparing the covers. I'm cutting out 2 covers, one for the back and one for the front, and they're just the same size as the pages. Okay, so we got all the pages and the cover ready, and we also got the holes ready, and I got my thread here, so we're just gonna start bookbinding. So as you can see, I have finished the sketchbook. This is how it looks like at the end. And this is the inside. And at the end, I have some special black paper pages to my liking. It's obviously not perfect, but I love it, and I think I did a good job on the binding today. It's really nice and tight, and look how beautiful it is. All handmade. Okay, so I finally finished making my new sketchbook. This is how it looks like again, and I absolutely love it. And it was so fast to do. Like, the binding process only took like 24 minutes. I think what took a while was cutting the pages and the covers. Personally, when I make my own sketchbooks, I tend to use it more often, and I feel more achieved that I made them myself. So I kind of have the obligation to fill it up and actually use it. That's why I really enjoy making my own sketchbooks like this one. As you guys can see, the bookbinding method I use is identical to this one. I really like Coptic stitch binding because just how sturdy it is, and how honestly it's really easy to do as well. So I recommend this method of bookbinding. Here's a closer look to the bookbinding, as you can see. There are some gaps between each signature, each group of pages, as you can see, but honestly I don't find it a problem. I kind of like how it looks and feels. Not to mention, it could lay flat like this, so when you guys draw or something, it's like level on the paper and your hand is level with the pages, as you can see. And look, this is the black paper pages that I added on the end of the books. For my old sketchbook, I use kettle stitch binding. It's different, and it's commonly used in a lot of books like novels and things like that, but it requires glue, and I didn't have the strongest glue, so it's kind of messy now, but it still holds up the book pretty well, as you can see. I personally like smaller sketchbooks just because they're portable and it's just much easier to fill up, honestly. Anyway, thank you for watching up until the end. I hope you guys took something interesting from it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You guys know the drill. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys try out making your own sketchbooks or notebooks on your own.